6, a helping hand with your land.
Hello, my name is Brian Messick with Messick Farm Equipment, and today we're going to talk about how we evaluate a Discbine and how we look into a Discbine about possible maintenance on the off season to get your machine ready. So when we come up to this Discbine here, we look at it, and the first thing we want to look at is general overall condition of the tongue and the shielding on the PTO shaft. This machine's not bad. We have a little bit of a loose shield here that can be tightened up, but overall we see the PTO shields are on the machine for good, proper, and safe usage. As we come back on the machine, we're going to look at the curtains. We want to make sure that we have all of our curtains there and our clips. They're very important for safety, protect you against rocks or knife breakage or anything that could come up and hit the cab of the tractor or the operator that's running it. So what we want to do then is as we open up, we want to look at our cutter bar. And there's a lot to look at the cutter bar when you're looking at the machine. We obviously want to first look at our knives. We want to make sure we have good knives. Nothing helps a cleaner cut than a sharp knife. The second we look at is the piece in the front here, which is our rock guard. We want to make sure we don't have any broken rock guards. Underneath the rock guard is our skid shoe. We want to make sure we have ample skid shoes, that they're not worn out or worn through. If you have a worn through skid shoe, you could cause damage then to the module underneath. So we want to make sure our skid shoes are okay. So we look at that, we spin the cutter bar. We don't want to see a huge amount of play in between the modules. This cutter bar is very tight. As you can see, I can just move it and both modules will all move at the same time. So that's very good. Example here on another machine, as I move this module, you can see the module on the left doesn't even move. So here is a cutter bar with ample amount of play in it, where you would start to concern yourself about connecting shafts in between the modules. The other thing we look at is we look at condition of our conditioning rolls. We want to make sure that we don't have chunks out of the rubber, and we want to make sure we still have a good lug on here. A lot of guys will take a piece of cardboard or paper and put through. You want to make sure that your roll gap is set right when you would run the machine, so you get a proper crimp on your paper. So we double check that when we look at a machine. Second thing we look at is on the back, we look at the flotation, the header flotation. We want to make sure that our springs on our header are adjusted properly, so we have adequate flotation on the machine. And we're also looking to make sure none of them are broken or anything like that. So as we look on the drive side of the machine, we have where our slip clutch is. It comes into our main gearbox. We want to make sure there's no oil leaking, especially underneath the bottom of this gearbox where the shaft that goes down to drive the cutter bar is. We inspect our belt that drives the rolls and the gearbox also on the side there. Once that, we've pretty much so got down to where the machine is and what type of shape it's in, and either what needs to be done to fix the machine or what we know when trading it in will need to be done so we can resell it. If you have any questions on how to look at equipment or would like your equipment looked at by one of our expert technicians, please give Messick a call at 1-800-222-3373 or visit us at messicks.com. Thank you.